everybody. Hey now! February the 17th, 2026. Live drive time radio show from the Gold Standard Radio Network. And we're here live once again. A little bit late this morning, as we're going to be very late to work this morning at 6:56 a.m. Unfortunately, we slept in slightly Celsius. So we're in the mid 30s right now. We're about 36 degrees, 37 degrees at 6:56 in the morning. And if we look at it, as the snow rapidly melts now with overnight above freezing temperatures and some fog, look we got here. The gold price is down 2.38%. The silver price is down 4% and slightly lower than it was at its lowest level last week on Thursday afternoon when we had an intraday dump. So this will be interesting to see if that continues down this week. The US dollar continues to strengthen as the market is recalibrating for the non-rate hike last month and the future non-rate hikes potentially, according to what the talk is from the incoming new Fed. But talk is much cheaper than when he gets in there and he's got the man Donald Trump that put him in, starts to force him and want rates down. I think he's going to lower rates, right? I think that's a done deal there. If we look at, and because of that, it's putting a lot of pressure, more pressure, added pressure on the cryptocurrency market that was already under siege and collapsing in on itself before that news even took place, right? They've been lowering rates at the end of the year last year, 4 straight times, and crypto was collapsing every time. Gold and silver and commodities were soaring because of it, but Bitcoin was collapsing because if you understand the market cycle and structure, you would understand that we're in the bear side, we're in the sell-off, we're in the winter season here in the cryptocurrency. In the winter season means bear market, right? And we still got about a quarter of the length left of the bear market time-wise, because it's been about 13, almost 14 months now, about 13 months. And usually you're talking about 2 years of a bear market. But the last quarter of the bear market, you have a capitulation, and then you start to have your new base being formed and the uptrend that nobody knows at the time, but that the capitulation is the bottom, right? We have not had capitulation yet. Don't mince words. There has not been capitulation. This 50% correction in the Bitcoin price down to where it's sitting at right now, exactly on, again, this is like the fourth morning in a row, on the 200-day moving average in the weekly time frame, sitting there at about 68,000 and change, right? But that's not capitulation. That's just a sell-off, an orderly sell-off, really, from 125,000 down. There hasn't been no big 15% down days in Bitcoin, really, or 20% or 50% down weeks. It's been an orderly decline. So capitulation, you'll know when it hits. But I think the next leg to the downside is down here, excuse me, is down here at 51,285.05, right? And that's, if you break this 200-day, that's where you're going down to. The upside potential, if you can hold this 200-day, like we've been talking about on the live drive time radio show, become members of Jabroni Killers, $3.99 a month. As cheap as that it starts at. Video description and or pinned comments. This channel was built for the retail trader, by the retail trader, to inform and educate you, and to make it easy for you to sift out all the market manipulated and criminal gangsters that are there to fleece, heist, and walk away with all your hard-earned fucking money, right? And that's what the Gold Standard's here to protect you for, is the truthful, honest insight with his channel. And that's why we only have 2,000 followers on here, right? That's why. Because I'm not a sellout. Because I'm not a moon boy. Because I'm here with the truth that you guys need to not get wiped out. So that's what's going on. The upside potential would be the 50-day moving average, which is up there at $83,000, just below the 100-day moving average in the weekly time frame. The Ethereum, why does it do that? The Ethereum price is still in the same area that we've been talking about. It's below all of your moving averages above the 50, the 100, the 200 in red, blue, green lines, which are the weekly time frame moving averages, and the bubbles, which are the daily time frame moving averages. So we're well below all of that, signifying an extended bear market that we've been in, as we're down more than 50% from $5,000 of our, or just below 5,000 of our all-time high at 49.80 or 90. But we're sitting just above the $1,700 and change. This is the blue support and resistance box, where if you break and get back into this and you fail to hold it like you held there, you will come all the way down to that $1,000 level, right? The upside potential is the overhead green line at 2,400 and change. Not sure why it just went to the gold market. Let's get back into, let's go to the XRP price, because everybody cares. The XRP price is the same thing. We continue to consolidate down after we had our nice swing move there from our $2 or our $1.12 low last week. I think it was on Thursday, to our swing high, I think on Saturday of the holiday weekend, sitting there at $1.64. Now we're trading back down to the 200-day moving average in the weekly time frame, because it is a technical trading level, right? And that technical trading level is that 200-day in the weekly. So you're going to come back down and touch that. And then the key that you need to know if you're trying to trade this is, if you hold that, you can bounce off of that and make a new run up past this swing high here, where we topped out at over the weekend, because you can see all the support and resistance where the trading consolidated briefly before we just dumped down. So that is why in a technically fashion traded area, we come back up to that liquidity and we briefly sell off, right? Whether it's a complete reversal or just a brief sell-off to pull liquidity before the next move, that can only be determined by when we come back down to this 200-day moving average and touch it. Do we hold it and rally with more volume and the volume ticks up? Or do we trade along it, a brief rally, get rejected, end up below it, and that signals a much, much bigger fall, right? So that's what we're going to be looking at in the XRP price over the next several days to several weeks. Let's see if we've had any comments on here over the last couple of days. Anything that I can answer while we're on the live. What is your view on IOTA? At JBHK7977 from 2 days ago. I have a feeling it's going to be the future of Internet of Things. Honestly, my overall thesis on crypto, and this is another reason the Gold Standards channel isn't very popular in the crypto community. I believe, and I've been proven, if you look at the price of 99% of all these coins that are out there, the 20, 30, 40, 50,000 of 100,000 of them now, they're all down 90+% from their highs or from when they were released. And I believe IOTA, my friend, is another one of those. And if you look at the chart, the volume with the chart, ever since it got pumped out by the paid promoters when it first came out, this thing's down 99.9% from where it was at. And it's never, I'll repeat and make this as simply and as clear as I can, and sacrifice my station, and it will never get back up anywhere close, sniff, touch that high. That thing is going to the cellar. That thing is already below the shithouse, going into the Satan's fucking fire dungeon. If you buy IOTA thinking it's going to have a long-term rally, you're literally just throwing your money into a pit, because it has little pumps from a it might go up 3x from where a level in a week, but it's coming 3x up from being down 99% from the prior 3 months from where it was at, and 99.999% overall. And then it just continues that until it eventually hits zero with no liquidity left, right? I would not buy IOTA for a long-term hold. I just look at the chart, look at the volume. The chart is the chart, and its history is its history. If I'm ever proven wrong, so be it. But I've been the same and consistent since IOTA came out. And if you bought IOTA at any time in the past and held it, you have lost 60, 70, 80, 99%, depending on how long ago you bought it. Because IOTA seems to be, the longer you hold it, the more you're down, because it just perpetually moves to the downside with brief pumps in between there to get some liquidity back in, to suck more money in the retail, to let them lose 99% of their money. I would not buy IOTA. I'm very bearish on that. I don't think that's a coin of the Internet of Things is the Internet of nothing for iota. And I honestly think the Internet of Things is just a made-up term by the crypto community to give them some kind of infrastructure that they can build or think and use, or give a reason for some of these shit coins. I'm gonna just put it out there. Some of those shit coins, give them a reason to have some validity in them by making the Internet of Things and just saying that crypto is there, right? I think it's all hogwash and horseshit, right? Just same as the ISO coins. It's 2026. We're supposed to be doing something with these fucking coins by now. And all I see is a bunch of people holding big bags, right? Because they don't understand that these crypto coins are just liquidity pools for the rich, right? And money laundering or transferring of wealth from one spot to another quickly and affordably for the rich. And the way they get liquidity is they use pump and dumps. They're penny stocks. That's it. There's the game. It's over, hook, line, and sinker. I've just exposed the rigged game for you, the retail trader. That's what this is in crypto, in the 99 percentile of these fucking coins. They're pump and dumps. You can take a flyer when they're down 99% and try to time it with the next crypto rally and bull market and try to strike it rich. But if your plan is to hold them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, 99% of these coins are going to be down 99.99%. Like ZIL, look at the chart. Like IOTA, look at the chart. Like all these charts, right? XCN, all of the garbage. It's all garbage. And that's why my channel is not very popular. But again, I'm here for the retail trader, and I'm trying to protect you. And I will sacrifice the corporate money, the shill money that you get, the shill coins. I'll sacrifice all that for my lovely audience, right? My beautiful, lovely audience. Cover picture comes off after 2 minutes. I had to tell you that yesterday because I fucked up. This guy had another question. Quant. The fucking Quant. This guy must be a new member and not an OG. But the fucking Quant, way back in the day during the COVID days and after, pumped. And I told you it was junk, garbage, fugazi, nothing. Get your money out of there. Take your profits. And again, I'm not changing what my original theory is. It's junk, it's garbage, it's fugazi. That's why it's down 90% plus from its high, and it's going to end up at zero. It's just going to be in an up and down fashion, giving false hope along the way to dangle that dollar back out there to hook the retail trader back in, right? But I wouldn't buy that. I think that's a shit coin too. No Super Bowl bets. No, there wasn't. I'm in Canada. It's been very hard to bet here. Any other questions on my way out of here? Any other questions? Because I just got to work 8 minutes late. Unacceptable. What's going on Shiba and Terra Luna Classic? Ricardo, Terra Luna and Shiba are garbage, junk, fugazis. Do not put your money in it. If you're going to try to time a 1 week trade where they pump 200% before they go down 99%, again, that's up to you. I would not recommend any of that nonsense in those two shit coins. They're garbage coins. They're shit. Get your money out of there. If you keep your money in there for any length of time, you're going to lose it all. And you're going to get what you deserve. Because Terra Luna went bankrupt already. Do you not remember Luna? They call it Luna Classic because the fucking coin was a shyster coin. It was criminally manipulated and a fraud. And it went down 99.99%, over $100. From over $100 a coin to fucking 12 cents in 3 hours. And you're bringing up to me to buy this fucking pile of shit, my buddy, and you're a Jabroni Killer member. You should know better. I love you. That's why I'm getting angry at you, because I love you. Garbage. Shiba's garbage. Terra Luna Classic. I mean, come on, guys. What the fuck is going on in this audience? That is junk. That's as far away from good crypto as you can get. Run away from it. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm dying out here today. Fuck me. I love you, brother, but no. That's the gold standard's way of saying stay away from that pile of shit. But we're going to have to let you go. I'm 10 minutes late to work. The gold standard's going to have to sign off from another live time radio show. We appreciate you listening and joining us at the Gold Standard Radio Network as we continue to build our audience. We thank you. Yes. Robert Kennedy, your health director. Carcinogens, bad. Gold standard, good. Criminal manipulators in the market, bad. Hit that like button, hit the follow button, and we'll be happy to join you and the members of Jabroni Killers. We appreciate you listening to the Gold Standard Radio Network. We will be here for another live broadcast, February the 17th, 2026. 6:45 a.m. J